Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm glad you're joining me again today. So we're living through a pandemic and there's lots of uncertainty about life right now. And so while it's not the perfect time to go to a crowded sporting event or go to a concert, it is the perfect time to learn about modals of certainty. So these words include will, must, may, might, and could, and I'll also mention a little bit about how should can be used as a modal of certainty as well. So this is the first video in a series of videos all about modals of certainty. So today we're going to focus on what these modals of certainty are and what they mean. All right, so there are other ways of expressing certainty and uncertainty, and I'm sure you can think of them. These are just a couple ways that I've seen students express these ideas. They might say, I will go to your house, maybe. Or, it is certain that there is a pandemic now, just saying the words, it is certain. Or, I am sure you are being safe. These are all ways that we can express certainty and uncertainty. But if you feel like you're limited in how you express certainty or uncertainty, it's a great idea to add modals of certainty to your vocabulary. All right, so on this slide, I have some examples of questions and statements that use modals of certainty. So the first one is, how and where could this virus have begun? We have more ideas on where it started, but we're still not quite sure how it started, and so modals of certainty make sense here. Or what actions might slow the spread of the virus? And finally, many people must be getting tired of sitting in their houses day after day. So what do you notice about how we use these modals? Let's take a look. First thing I notice is that a modal always comes with a main verb, and here our main verb is begin. And in later videos, we'll talk about form and how we show tense. And I also see here, might is coming with slow. And here, must comes with get. And this be here, it's actually part of the progressive form because I want to show this in progressive tense. And so modals always come with a main verb. And in later videos, we'll talk more about how we show tense on modals because it's different than how we put tense on a verb that doesn't have a modal. All right, so in this series, I will have 7 different videos covering this modals of certainty. You can see the titles here. We'll talk about this first video, what are they and what do they mean? In our second video, we'll distinguish modals of certainty from other types of modals. Then we'll look at modals of certainty in the present and future. We'll also look at them in the past because they look differently in the past. We'll recognize time frames. We'll look at sentences that actually have modals of certainty and talk about what time frame they're happening in. We will practice writing some expressions, and we'll also practice finding errors. And here are the learning outcomes for this whole series. So after you've completed this series, you will be able to do these things. In our next video, we are going to take some time to recognize modals of certainty and distinguish them from other types of modals. I'll see you then.